Crazies, man. Y'all are in the lab. Lee here. Y'all saw that title too as well. We are talking about diving down the TikTok rabbit hole once again. Every week we are getting deeper and deeper down these TikTok rabbit holes, and eventually we are going to be sunken so soaking wet you can't even imagine. Now, some of these TikToks you gotta understand that are on my feed, not on everybody else's feeds, and I know a lot of people don't have TikTok, so this is my way to bring it to you. I go through TikTok just for my videos, Mandela Effects, conspiracy theories, subliminal messaging as well. We're going to be talking about backwards sounds or reaction like in music and stuff that's coming in the weeks to come. But before we do get this going, y'all remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me those comments down below about which one that got you boggling, got you soaking wet, got you knee deep in all the mud and the crap in this world and this rabbit hole that TikTok provides you. As well as I will cut in on a few of these to give you my 2 cents. So, y'all, grab you something to drink, grab you something to indulge in, and man, get your waders on because we are diving deep into the TikTok rabbit hole.
Ooh, boy, it's too cold out there, but I tell you what. Ice, baby. Bro, what is ice doing in Florida anyways? Man, I'm just gonna go in the house, man.
It's the apocalypse, end of days, the judgment day, the end of the world, my friend. Christians called it the rapture, but the Mayans knew about it, the Hopis, the I Ching, the Bible, kind of. In ancient times, the Mayan people were the first civilization to discover that this planet had an expiration date. According to their calendar, in the year 2012, a cataclysmic event will unfold caused by an alignment of the planets in our solar system that only happens every 640,000 years.
Oh, not again.
Just imagine the Earth as an orange. Oh. You lure them in with humor, then you make them think. Our sun will begin to emit such extreme amounts of radiation, those little bastards are called neutrinos, that the core of the Earth will melt. That's the inside part of the orange, leaving the crust of our planet free to shift. In 1958, Professor Charles Hapgood named it Earth crust displacement. Albert Einstein did support it. People will get it all. The forces of Mother Nature will be so devastating, it will bring an end to this world on winter solstice 12/21/12. Always remember, folks, you heard it first from Charlie Frost. You'd have to keep a thing like this under wraps. I mean, just think about it, okay? First, the stock market would go. Then, the economy, boom! The dollar, boom! And then pandemonium in the streets. War, genocide, boom, boom, boom!
Bullshit. Nobody could keep that big a secret, Charlie. Somebody blow the whistle.
And every once in a while, some poor little sucker tries. Well, like these guys. Boom! Boom! Every one of these guys, dead, dead, dead!
Whoa. That's Professor Myers.
What the fuck is that? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
Oh my god!
I finally caught it.
Yeah.
I
It's
look.
2 signs. They literally.
Look
they
at that
literally
shit.
Are trying to block this shit out. Look at the other sign, y'all.
Look at it behind
And
it.
then look at the little thing up there. Y'all see that shit? The little white thing?
Look. Y'all see that shit up
Oh
there?
my god!
I have a clone. I have a clone for music. I have a clone for film. I have a clone for my personal life. I have a clone for my family life as well. So that's how it gets done. And each clone is under contract.
Which one am I talking to now?
Well, if I told you that, then, life wouldn't be as fun.
Britney's new post sent shivers down my spine.
Are celebrities actually real people? There is a theory that celebrities and political figures are all actually made-up personas and characters that are being played by actors. It is said that what we see in our everyday lives, be it on TV or the internet, is an actor, using realistic silicone mask, combined with deepfake technology to achieve the result. Essentially another tool that the people in power use to control the world. While all of this sounds crazy, the CIA has actually openly admitted to this technology being used. And when you take a closer look, you'll find that they've been working very closely with Hollywood on this project for a long time.
It's going viral. There's this video. They asked AI generation, what would humans look like in the future? What is the whole lifespan of humans? This is another one of those art generation. It shows the time lapse of what humans will end up being like. Humans start off as monkeys, then cavemen, Neanderthal. Then what happens? Humans, right? Obviously in the Renaissance era, Night era, Middle Ages, and then modern, we're using phones. And look what happens. We turn to cyborgs, right? Now look what happens. We're full robot. Now look what happens. This shit is scary.
Let me see.
Look, keep watching.
What?
Keep watching. We turn to fucking wires.
Oh no.
We turn to wires, and now what does the wires mean? What do the wires mean?
We just become technology.
We become the simulation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because that's the next step, right? If we're always evolving, and then let's say we implant more. Look at the Neuralink, like Elon Musk is saying.
This AI generator is by far awesome, but yet so creepy and eerie, because you have to think that this AI knows a lot more than we've been told. But it could generate like the human evolution of our cells, and then you see its sentience as the cyborgs, all in line to basically into being wires. Wires and connection, like kind of the Matrix system. You know, we all saw the Matrix, and it's so eerie to think that we ourselves will be feeding off the system. But if you're in a simulation theory kind of state of mind, and you know this is the Matrix, it's even more, and said it's kind of creepy. It's kind of what we are. I was expecting to see kind of like light beings, us being lights and shining and just gliding through, but that made that so much more eerie. Like, it's, I mean, I know we're electricity, but wow.
A lot of us have been experiencing this Agent Smith effect. Due to people's low states of consciousness, they are able to be controlled through the Matrix and turned into these Agent Smiths. And their goal is to uphold any agendas that are being pushed in the Matrix and disprove anything that is speaking against them. And the terms we use like NPC and bot are all used to describe people who are under the Agent Smith effect. This effect will leave you in a trance-like illusion, unable to see the true nature of reality surrounding you. And it's only when you open your third eye that you will be able to perceive these Agent Smiths in real time. Many spiritual beings are surrounded by Agent Smiths, with it often being members of their family. And this is why you can be talking to someone, and once you bring up something that challenges the Matrix, it's like a flip switches within their mind. And you know, because that energy within the room shifted in a quick second. And this is why you need to be mindful of who you're talking to, because the Agent Smiths are everywhere.
The video I'm about to show you is freaking out the internet. Take a look at this deer and watch what it does. People believe that this deer was shape-shifting and that it might be a Wendigo. Wendigos are cannibalistic shapeshifters from Algonquin folklore. Could this be a Wendigo about to shapeshift into its true form? And it caught the camera and it's like, oh shit, can't do it now. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, follow me on YouTube, link in bio for more. Just do it.
Okay. Can you see the shadow? The shadow of your hands, of my hands? Can you see the shadow? Okay, when I say 1, 2, 3. Take your hands away. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, eerie. eerie, man. The shadow it was a 1.5-second delay. It was whatever y'all would y'all. That was that long a delay, but it reminds me of Peter Pan. Peter Pan playing with his shadow running around. You don't believe there is other self in there. You don't believe maybe your shadow is doing something when it's not here. Like as I'm looking for my shadow right now on the ground. You know, what makes you think it's not? What makes you think the shadow world is just make believe? Eerie, makes you think, huh? Ooh.
Right here. Hey, walk that off. Walk that off. Walk that. I'm glad I got it on my flip phone, but I know he hurt. Walk it off. Only in Florida, boy. Only in Florida.
Magnets. Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch. And when Baron needs more magnets, Baron gets more magnets. Don't believe me? Watch the NBA playoffs and you'll see this really well.
Madden has some explaining to do.
Just was they put their whole matrix behind these numbers. So if they want to hide if they want to script a football game, they would use the team's names against each other to create either 33, 666, or some other deep cipher using numerology. They have to tie it together. Nothing is ever random. Like the World Cup, that's not random. You know, the competitions in most games are built on this matrix because it's like we talked about energy harvesting. It's spiritual energy that they want. So that everything has to be in line numerically in order for these spells to work. It can't be all over the place. It can't be free competition. They're after your frequency and your vibration. And the only way you can control that is through numerology and through colors. Like, for instance, that Oakland game, the Oakland played the LA Rams, and that was right after Brittany Griner came home. The guy who kicked the field goal, his last name was Gay. Gay in Gematria is 33.
Wow.
So it's like that. They play like that. So it's to be inevitable to keep this on a whole new. They have to tell you that things are fake. In their own way, they have to tell you. They have to tell you the truth. So the system is set up for the Most High for us to decipher the system to know what's real and what's fake based on letting them do it through numerology.
Well, we're going to be jumping down this rabbit hole even deeper too to Jumanji, the code, the matrix, their Sabonic code of how to use numerology for their advantage to make these, as you would say, wishes or their powers, the magic work, you know, their spells to work. And you hear it all the time, scripted. Every sports that's now out there that you watch is scripted. Everything you watch is scripted. It's scripted. It's a game. This whole thing's a game. And it comes from one of the greatest players of all time telling you right now, it's all a Jumanji. It's all about secrets and numbers to make their magic work.
We went into an alternative timeline at some point right here. I don't know when it happened. It feels like circa 2013. There was some breakpoint in reality. We just entered into the alternative timeline that really shouldn't exist.
And that's where we are right now.
But then again, if there's an infinite number of parallel universes, there is an infinite possibility that there's a parallel universe
in which God does not exist.
This is the beginning of a very, very big conversation, isn't it? This isn't just science. This is how science may actually disprove religion, because you said you cringe when you hear God particle. Is that where we may be headed with this?
This is the Large Hadron Collider. It's 27 kilometers in circumference. It's the biggest scientific experiment ever attempted. And it's in there those mini Big Bangs will be created.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
I really can't believe I have to do this a second time on video, but I should have known better. This is the internet, and people suck at researching, i.e. people vote Democrat. Anyways, so you've got the episode where SpongeBob finally gets his driver's license, all right? Here's the address on his driver's license. You can look this up, all right? We go over to Google Earth, okay? Somebody had issue with the fact that I had it pulled up last time because I just searched it. All right, boom. You see it's already my recent searches, but I'm gonna type this in right here, 124 Conch Street, Bikini Bottom, places, okay? You guys have been coming with me. Oh, look at the second one, Little St. James. Boom, I'm gonna press it, and you're gonna watch it go right there. No cap this, cap that. Okay, like, it works. Do it yourself. Be better humans.
There's a clip going around of what appears to be some sort of large entity caught on video. I want you to check it out and let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you want to turn walking into a side hustle, there's a cool app that'll let you do that. It's called Sweatcoin. I'll put the link in my bio if you want to check it out.
Y'all be asking like, Kaya, you're not scared? Nope, because that's literally what they feed off of. So you already know I go into full warrior mode. This is how I treat them. This is how they look to me when I'm in the spiritual world. Now, it may look different to somebody else, and I'm not going to show you because I don't want that vision inside of your head. When I'm astral projecting, I feel so tall and powerful when I'm there. And negative entities, they literally look like this to me. So continuing the situation, the window was open. I walked over there and I said, you're not welcomed here. And my sister, she had this ex-boyfriend who would always come over. His energy was just so dark. I could literally see clouds around him. So highly, it was probably one of his goons. But it was literally fighting with me. So I'm over here trying to shut the window and it won't shut. So when you come encounter with things like that, you have to have very good visualization of what you want to create, protect, conjure, and allow. Literally everything that you feel there and the contents that's contained in your mind becomes physical. Remember, everything is spiritual before it is physical. So I have it in my mind that I'm bigger than this entity. And I have this thing where when I'm trying to protect my room or my house or anybody that I love, I put this spiritual visualized bubble around whatever I want to protect. So I just stopped trying to shut it because it wasn't shutting. Visualized putting a bubble around her room, floated back to my bed, and I woke up just like rushing to my sister's room. I go upstairs, she's asleep in her bed like I saw in the astral, and her window is open. That's why I couldn't shut it. Just to let y'all know, be careful when you're sleeping with your window open. Put some cellulanites by the window or something, because you got little trolls trying to get into your room and your mind and your aura and your space. I like to share with y'all what I go through astrally, lucidly, dreaming wise, traveling on my 2 walks of this multi-dimensional experience. Let me tell you something, we are moving into more and more powerful beings on this planet. Literally everything that is inside of you, inside of your head, is coming out. What you are inside of your head is coming to the light. That's why so many people are seeing the truth of what people really are, what this government really is, history, all of that, food. You better be so strong inside of your own man that anything that tries to invade it better be scared of you. Your imagination gotta be so strong that anything that you create inside of your mind is already vibrating into the rate of existence. I literally created a place inside of my head where I meet up with my ancestors, my spirit guides. It's my spiritual house inside of my mind, and I go to it every time I have questions. I got ways I protect myself mentally, how I transform negative energy into positive. You really have to wire down your mind. It don't stop, so always keep working on your mind.
Comes the truth about the moon landings.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
Scariest? It didn't happen. It could have been scary. Certainly.
You got to remember, this man is a 33-degree Mason. This man has seen, known, heard, whatever, how many secrets are gone in. He is one of the biggest secrets of all, and he just told you the scariest thing that he ever had experienced is that it didn't happen. I know a lot of people could say, well, he could talk about what he thought was scary up there never happened, because that would have been the scariest thing, but it never happened. But we've seen Buzz say that we've never went there, it's cost too much money, we can't go there before, but what do you think about that one? It never happened. Ooh, nothing like jumping down the dang TikTok rabbit hole always, man. Always like going head first. Start swimming through the pool of this oceans of this freaking matrix that we live in, man. It is on. Another one that got me, and I didn't break in on it, was Britney Spears. Britney Spears has been one of these biggest controversies in the last couple, gotta put it months and months and months, but lately it has got a lot more weirder. It's like something's really going on. She's trying to send us a message. We don't know which real Britney is trying to do it. Maybe it's the AI and got Britney's mind and it's trying to tell us something. Who knows it's weird because we all know that she was possibly the puppet while George Bush was in office. I'm talking about junior, not senior. It blows my mind, but so many other ones too. I mean, this Matrix, this universe is crazy. It is just one of those things that just makes you say, ah, and it should. It should, you know, with all the crazy shit that we see, we go down, we look, we hear about, you know, and we learn about, we feel like some of this reality that is so much a lie that we do learn, we have to take it for what it is and not kind of hold it against whatever was built, because it's not our fault that it's the way it is. We have to appreciate what we have, the system that we have, the way it is, the way it works, and learn how to manipulate it and move within it, within your means. You're in charge of all your stuff that you have in yourself, manifesting the futures for yourself. And it is that. It's exactly what it is. This is a game for your mind, for you to understand this game. Alright, anytime you like this, man, y'all remember to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, leave me your comments about these and other rabbit holes you would love to jump down to. And remember, man, keep your mind open, because those eyes will see everything in front of you. Y'all stay crazy.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.